Hey, this shit wavy.
What is good? What is up? Hi guys, my name is Ermelino Bodo and you're watching Alchemy, where we transmute darkness to light. I am so excited to have you guys here. As you can see by the title, today we're going to be going over some of the astrology and a nice thorough horoscope for the month of June for the sign of Leo. I don't know why that was so awkward to say, but thank you guys so much for being here. Per usual, if you like these type of readings, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And if you would like a personal reading, all of that information is in the description box under the video, as well as my socials if you'd like to connect, okay? So I am really excited for your reading. Like, I am full of energy, Leo. As I was meditating on your sign, I was just thinking, big dreams coming true, you know what I mean? And it's interesting that was coming to mind because the sun is in your 11th house right now. So we're on the heels of the eclipse energy that just happened, the full moon eclipse, and there's going to be a new moon eclipse on June 10th that is in your 11th house of your biggest goals, wishes, and dreams, and also your social networks and your friendship groups, okay? So it's a time of expansion for you guys, and I'm really, really excited, okay, to see what energy is coming through. I already pre-shuffled your oracle. I was like messing with the tarot cards just to get your energy, but it's a really like happy-go-lucky energy. You could be feeling a little anxious or unsure about your path, and I feel like that's because there's so many planets retrograde right now, especially Mercury retrograde in your 11th house. So the same place where your focus is also where your mind could be a little haywire. It would be a great time for you guys to go back to old projects, go back to old friend groups and associations, and try to like rekindle something or rekindle your passion for something you've been working on instead of starting something new. Mercury goes direct. Let me check my notes. On the 22nd in your 11th house, and there's a full moon in Capricorn in your 6th house on the 24th. Yes, on the 24th, which is all about your work, your day-to-day routines, and just how you feel on the day-to-day, self-care as well. So I'm excited to see what you guys do this month because I see a lot of opportunities with work and also just being more famous. That word came out, famous, or just being more known in your field and like networking and things like that, okay? So I pre-shuffled your oracle. I'm going to choose your soul journey cards first, and then we're going to go into the energy oracle, the romance angels, and get some specificity with your career as well and the overall tarot. All right, let's go. So okay, it's funny, health came up. All your cards are reversed. This is interesting. All of your soul journey cards are reversed. I usually don't read reversals for these, but it's interesting. The fact that all these are reversed could just be showing that you guys are going through a rebirth in a sense, and it makes a lot of sense with the eclipse energy. Eclipse energy is something that's faded, and it's going to come in anyway, the changes. So I feel like Spirit is telling you guys to surrender and not fight these changes, because in the past I see there was a time of grief. This is also your sacral chakra when it's orange. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Okay, so there's definitely something big you let go of last month, and it's probably dealing with romance, because that full moon, if I'm not mistaken, was probably in your 5th house. It was in your 5th or 8th house last month. So if that's the case, like you had to let go of a relationship or a passion project, or it could even be like a loss, a physical loss. I'm not wishing death on anyone or anything. I'm just trying to be thorough, as this is a general reading, but you definitely went through a period of loss and it affected your health. I say that because health is next reversed. I will honor the physical vessel that enriches my soul, okay? And what I love about these cards, they are mandalas. So you can look up what a mandala is, but they're really, really healing. Like, no matter how you fold it, it looks the same. But this is definitely a time for you guys to get your health in order, your creativity in order. Just get right with yourself. Put yourself first in the sense of self-care and healing. And it's interesting, health is popping up because you have that full moon in your 6th house at the end of the month. So I feel like the whole month overall, you guys are going to be focused on getting back in realignment from this relationship. And I'm getting relationship strongly because the next card is relationship, and then there's blame, but relationships. I am attracted to those who serve my higher good. Once again, these are reversed. But with this here, you see the yellow and the orange, that's your solar plexus chakra as well as your 3rd eye chakra. Spirit is asking you to get in touch with your inner child, get in touch with your energetic core, and connect to your intuition so you can actually know what's good for you. You probably had a pattern of attracting people that didn't serve your highest good. Spirit is asking you why. Why is that? And you may not know the answer right away, but this time with Mercury retrograde and Saturn retrograde and Pluto retrograde all this month, it's the perfect time for you to dive deep so you don't have to repeat these patterns and not blame yourself. I say that because the last card, the last oracle card, is blame, and that's reversed. And I think blame reverse is actually good right now. I'm doing these energies, by the way, from like the past going to the future, and you could also look at one card for each week. So this would be the last week of June, and with this I feel like that full moon is allowing you to release blame on yourself. Like you were probably blaming yourself for attracting these people, you were probably blaming yourself for feeling down, you were probably blaming yourself for your health not being as well or taking it so hard. And Spirit is saying have empathy for yourself, okay? I accept responsibility for my well-being. I didn't even know that's what this card was saying. Exactly, blame. Like, take responsibility for how you respond to things, but don't blame yourself for being a human. It's natural to be sad. It's natural to have down times, but all you have to do is pick yourself up and go align with Spirit, okay? And I know it's easier said than done, but it's actually very simple. So now let's choose your energy oracle cards to see, like, you know, what energy is corresponding with these. So I'm going to lay them out first. Wow, all reversals, babies. Every single one's reversed except for Archangel Raphael, your heart chakra. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to look at this a bit and then I'll tell you what I'm seeing. Okay, this is pretty simple and cut and dry to me. With all these reversals, I definitely feel like this energy is something you're not used to, Leo, and I'm getting surrender energy, and that makes a lot of sense because you guys are prideful, okay? The sun, you guys are ruled by the sun, okay, and all the planets revolve around you, and you're realizing that, one, that puts a lot of pressure on you, and two, like, you can't do it all by yourself. You have to surrender to a higher power. If you're trying to shine, like, you have to learn to ask for help and get energy from Spirit and other sources. And you guys came up here under the relationships card with Angel of Strength reversed. This is like my Leo card. It was reversed, and I feel like Spirit's asking you, once again, you see there's an angel right here. Spirit is definitely asking you to surrender and remember that you're not meant to do this all alone. Yes, you are this lion. Yes, you are fierce, but a lion, you know, they have pride, but they also have like a pack. They have a community. And I feel like Spirit's reminding you that you have a community. But let me go in order. So with grief, I feel like in the past, with this storm warning reverse and your fourth chakra Archangel Raphael coming out together, there was definitely an ending that caused a lot of grief in your life, but it's something that you saw coming. It's not like it took you by surprise. I mean, it could have, but I feel like this was an impending ending. So let's say someone passed on to the other side. It could be that they were suffering from an illness and you knew that, you know, over time, you just knew it was coming, but it still hurt you. And Archangel Raphael, if you believe in the archangels, are just your guides, angels, God, the universe. That experience broke your heart open and allowed you to connect to your heart chakra, okay? Or Spirit is calling you to connect to your heart chakra if you haven't, because it's open and it's ready to be healed. And your heart is close to the center of your body and it connects all your other chakras as well. So when you have a healthy heart chakra, it allows your energy to just flow, all right? But this storm warning could have also been a relationship that broke up and it was something that was long overdue. And even though you know deep down it's for the betterment of your own like health and well-being, it still hurts. And Archangel Raphael is here to tell you it's okay if it hurts, all right? Because this number reduces to 11 and 11 is a master number, all right? It's like divinity, you know, 11. It's the number of like everything great in my opinion. It's also the number of enlightenment. That's what I was thinking. And you like leveling up dimensionally. This is a really trippy reading I'm getting because the next card that you have is your sixth chakra, which is your third eye, Archangel Metatron, also reversed. You probably connect with him as well. Great archangel. Okay, if you're trying to like open your third eye, connect to the other realms, or just get to know yourself better on a soul level, this is the archangel to work with. But this is right under your health, and so I feel like this past experience definitely rattled you. And if you connect to your third eye, I keep saying this, but connecting to your intuition will allow you to connect to your body better, and you'll get insights on what's going on with your health. It could be your mental health or your physical health or both. Mind, body, spirit is all connected here, and I feel like Spirit is saying focus on holistic health. Even if you have a Western practitioner, see if you can go to Reiki, get an acupuncturist, chiropractor. I myself have an autoimmune disease, so I understand how it is to deal with health issues. And for me, the most healing things I've done have been incorporating Eastern and Western medicine, and I feel like that's what Archangel Metatron is calling you to do. Very specific, but it's just coming strong to me. And with that Angel of Strength and the relationships reversed, I really feel like this ending, this relationship really has you straddled and not feeling like your most divine self. And Spirit is saying for you to get aligned. Like, you have 3 chakra cards here, because after the Angel of Strength is your first chakra, Archangel Michael, which is all about being grounded. And the great thing about the chakras, they're all with archangels. So I feel like there's a lot of divine protection around you right now, but you have to learn to ask for it, because all these cards are reversed except for Archangel Raphael. And I feel like that's because this is the past energy. So in the past, I feel like you were kind of forced to break your heart open, like a tower moment could have happened or something like that. But now Spirit's giving you a heads up, like, hey, ask for assistance with your third eye. Ask for assistance with your solar plexus. I'm getting that with the Angel of Strength and this blame card. Ask for assistance with your root chakra, because your root chakra is how you feel safe and stable. It's your foundation in life. And Archangel Michael is such a great protector. Okay, so if you like resonate with him, please call upon him for guidance. There's a great Archangel Michael prayer online. You could do every Tuesday. I love that prayer. I do it all the time. But really, Spirit is definitely calling you this month to get in alignment, because despite all of this energy being reversed, it's energy of like leveling up. And I feel like Spirit is wanting you to get ready to set intentions as well during that new moon, because like the new moons are always new beginnings, but a new moon in Gemini, a sister sign, in the sense that they're fire. I mean, they're air, you're fire. You're both masculine energies. You both go after what you want to do. You want to get your energy in alignment as much as you can, so you can set things in motion for your biggest life dreams. So I'm really happy that this is coming up for you guys, because Spirit is giving you a fresh slate. Like, really, a fresh slate. And before you can build a new foundation, you have to get energetically right. Okay, I know that's right in my friend Diamante voice. So now we're going to choose some tarot. Yeah, some tarot, just to get a general idea, like more specific into these scenarios, because there's a lot of different scenarios that could come up. But I definitely feel like your foundation was rattled and you're redefining, oh my goodness, the cards have never done this. You're redefining like who you are, or getting to know yourself after a traumatic experience. Trauma definitely happened, and trauma hits people differently. Okay, all those cards flipped. I'm going to keep shuffling. But healing is definitely in order. It's definitely here. Healing energies all around you. Just call upon your angels. Call upon your angels. Okay, Spirit told me to stop. Okay. This is good. Holy Spirit, please give me a clear. There we go. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. How beautiful. And as you can see, she has her hands around her heart chakra, just like we mentioned. So there's definitely a time of healing, and Spirit's giving you a new opportunity to heal and be reborn. So I absolutely love this. It could also be a new romance coming, but I'm getting more, well, we'll wait till we pull the romance oracles, but I'm really getting like a new love for yourself, really. And once you get that new love for yourself, then you can draw in other love. But yeah, in the past, you definitely were thrown off kilter. The Queen of Swords reversed is the energy that was there with that storm, mourning, and grief. And when I get this could either be you or the other person. But either way, this energy is someone who is kind of cutthroat, someone who's not in touch with their emotions and very hypercritical of themselves and others, and someone who doesn't think before they speak. So, and it's also someone who's scorned as well. So if this was a relationship and you got played, you probably said some stuff that got you out of character, or vice versa. This person could have been cold and non-communicative with you. And if they were communicative, it was not in an empathetic way. But I say you let that go quickly, because with the Health and Archangel Metatron, on top of that's the 3 Wands. And these cards are showing up like this. It was like she was reversed here and you here. So, or she was looking the other way. They were like this. So it's like you're looking on to bigger and better things, and this person or this energy is stuck in the past. And I just dropped the card. That's interesting. It's stuck in the past, and I feel like you released that with the full moon, or it's in the process of being released. The last full moon eclipse that happened in Sagittarius last month. So I feel like that energy is long gone, or Spirit is encouraging you to let that go. Let go of that self-criticism. And sorry, I hit the remote on my bed. I have an adjustable bed. That was trippy. So sorry for that noise. But yeah, you let that energy go, and now you're looking forward to bigger and better things. And I love the 3 of Wands energy. I love the 3 of Wands energy because it's all about waiting for your ships to come in. It's all about your soul passion, your sole purpose, like your direction in life is you finally putting yourself first and putting action behind your words, and now you're just waiting, like you're waiting to see what's going on. So I feel like you guys have been healing and working on your healing, and now you're probably waiting for test results, or you're waiting to hear back from a job, or you're just waiting to see what life brings to you because you know that you've been doing the work. And after that, there's a lot of movement here. There's the Six of Swords. So you guys definitely moved on from something. The Six of Swords, and it's interesting, there's red here too. So yeah, you moved on from something that rattled your foundation, but you're moving on to calmer waters, okay? And you mentally have clarity about this past situation, this past relationship that caused you to feel like you couldn't rely on yourself. So this is great. And I see you guys moving into a new beginning that has you a little confused. With the Seven of Cups reversed, this is kind of like analysis paralysis in my opinion. You guys are probably getting a new job, a new relationship. You feel like there's a lot of options, and Spirit is telling you to calm down and ground yourself, and also don't make any hasty decisions. Like, I feel like after Mercury is retrograde, you'll have more clarity on what direction to go in this relationship, job, career, etc. But this is overwhelming yourself, and Spirit is saying you don't have to decide everything right now. But it's interesting, I was saying slow down, and the clarifier that came up was a Chariot card. So this is interesting. This is a really fast-paced energy. But the thing about the Chariot, I love about this Chariot is like, there's the black and white horses up here, and like the white represents spirit, the black represents like action and practical things, like the earthly realms. So this Chariot doesn't go until he's in balance, okay? And there's an element of surrender here as well, because the usual Chariot, they have the reins on these horses, they're controlling them. But in essence, this is you surrendering to your circumstances, surrendering to spirit, and trusting that your alignment will take you where you have to go. And I see that happening. I'm going to actually pull one more clarifier to see what you're moving towards. But definitely, Leo, the month of June is you guys moving on to bigger and better things, like period. And I feel like this is just the overall energy for you. Life, career, self-esteem, everything is moving on. You're leveling up. A level up is in order, okay? Yeah, you focusing on your work and your bag, period. Because on the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles, and that's you protecting your assets, you protecting your heart, you being really practical, you learning about finance, and just like, yeah, being practical, you know, and taking time to yourself. And the Chariot and the Eight of Pentacles, this is what came out with it. You see that? You see this person, they're focused on their work, they're alchemizing. I feel like you're creating something from nothing. You're in alignment with the moon cycles, and this is someone who is focused on their bag, okay? You're almost to that Nine of Pentacles, which is self-made, self-independence. You almost to that Ten of Pentacles, which is old money, okay? And like building a foundation for you and your family for generations to come. So these two, you're moving towards your independence. You're moving towards your new beginning in life that you're creating yourself, okay, honey? So I love to see it, you know, the candle burning on that, you know what I mean? You could be having long hours studying or working, but Spirit is saying it's so worth it. Investing in yourself is so worth it. So I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you, my Leos, because you guys are really leveling up, okay? So now this is a great time to pull the career cards. Oh, wow, you guys have 3 major arcanas in these Archangel Tarot. Out of the 4 cards, and for y'all who don't know, there's 78 cards in a tarot, 21 major arcana, and it makes a lot of sense to get these majors because it's faded energy right now. So I definitely feel like in the past with this Page of Gabriel reverse, with this relationship or this thing, this is the Page of Wands, definitely was an immature energy here, or like a premature ending for something, so you thought. But like, if this was a passing, then of course it's not, you know, a positive thing, that you're learning to grow through it. But I'm getting a lot of relationship here, and I feel like you had an enthusiastic new beginning with someone, or you thought it was coming, and it just shut down, and it's not what you thought, okay? But that led you to feeling like your world was turned upside down, with the World right here. New beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. When the World is reversed like this, I feel like it was a change of direction that brought you to a lower point, but it's a change in direction that brought you to yourself. It's forcing you to realign with your third eye, all right? And then with the Star right here, I feel like the things that you found in that realignment stage could have made you feel down a bit. It could have brought you to a period of darkness, but this is showing you your inner star, all right? Because even though these cards are reversed, it's beautiful energy. It just means that the energy is blocked. So I feel like I'm telling you guys to like, don't be ashamed and don't blame yourself for the past, as I'm seeing that blame coming in. Because the World and the Star and divine guidance upright, that's like you shining your light, you being put on, you being seen by the world, you going viral, you putting your music out there, you just being you and shining and being unapologetic about it and knowing you're worthy of it. With this energy reversed, I feel like you're almost blocking the energy because you're so focused on this past thing and you're feeling like unlucky. And Spirit's like, don't focus on the past, focus on your back. Like, you don't even know what's coming, really. So the Star, a dream come true, believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. With this reverse, with this relationships and Angel of Strength and Six of Swords, I feel like, yes, you are going to move on from this difficult situation, but you're unsure that you're going to move on to something better, even though you may intuitively feel it. And if you don't intuitively feel it, once again, connect to your third eye. Your guides are calling for you to connect, because you'll get the peace that you want and the divine understanding for the next steps to take, okay? Because next we have Archangel Sandalfall, Divine Guidance, number 5. I get like the Hierophant energy with this, but more of a spiritual way. The search for meaning of life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. So you could be getting a mentor or just someone who's more knowledgeable in the spiritual realm or in your religious community the last week, and they're going to help you get grounded and reconnect with your purpose and your foundation in life. Regardless, this is wonderful energy, and I'm getting this for your career. So this energy, I read it generally at first, but I pulled it for career, and definitely a career could have ended, a job could have ended, it could have got you feeling super insecure, it could have caught you off guard. But Spirit's saying, look, something bigger and better is coming for you, and you are probably going to get a mentor or get recommended to someone, get a referral, but you're definitely getting a divine realignment by the end of the month, and it's going to be something that's way more better for you. Holy Spirit, give me a clarifier for this Archangel Sandalfall for my Leos for June 2021 career. Holy Spirit, what do they need to know? What do they need to know? Okay. You guys are feeling insecure, but you don't gotta worry, because the bottom of the deck's the Queen of Raphael, which is your energy, the Queen of Wands. Upright, it is you can do anything you want right now. Go after what you want, the ability to attract helpful people. And what did I say? Like, you're gonna attract some help, some guidance, some advice, a mentor, a new boss. Someone is gonna put you on at the end of the month, and you're gonna be so proud of yourself. But with this reverse, to me, it's just showing right now you're not feeling like you're in your element. But don't worry, because look what clarified the Divine Guidance card. The Ten of Raphael, which is the Ten of Cups, okay? Love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationship with family members. Happily ever after. What a wonderful way to like round out the month. You're going to end this month on a high, because you're going to align with Spirit, and Spirit's going to align you with people that put you on the right path and bring you so much emotional contentment and happiness. Like, you're about to just feel like you again, but you amplified, you haven't felt before, because you're finally in situations and relationships that are in alignment with you and who you want to be, not just who you think you are, but who your divine you, the divinity in you is coming out, and it's coming out to be celebrated. New relationships coming, new job coming, new everything. So let me pull these romance oracles, and then we're going to pull self-care and round it out with the angel reading. But I really have a good feeling for you guys. Retreat was in the past with playfulness. Retreats was in the past and then playfulness. Finances and career, and let your friends help you. I just love how synchronistic tarot and oracle is, and your reading is just seamless. So in the past, there was retreat with this grief energy and this page of Gabriel reverse and that Queen of Swords reverse. Okay, it is time to disconnect from the world. So this was in romance. So I feel like with this energy around it, this would be like you and your partner going away to get to know each other better without the noise of the world. But I feel like this is mainly you separating from the world and taking time out to get to know yourself after a breakup or after something rattles your foundation. Because if you are still together with somebody, I feel like it's you guys separately taking time to realign with yourself. You probably didn't break up, you probably did, but really it's a time of solitude, like hermit energy. And then that will rekindle some playfulness in your life. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So for you guys together, you guys taking time apart and, going out with your friends, not cheating, just like going out with your friends and getting to know your passions again. When you guys come back, it'll be like two kids who haven't seen each other in like forever, and they're finally like playing and catching up. I feel like that's the energy that's happening in your relationships. And for those of you who are single, you guys taking this intentional time out will allow you to come out and be like a kid again, when you date, you know what I'm saying? Like, just going out, having fun. Like, there's going to be so many options, and you're just finally feeling open again. I'm getting sacral and solar plexus energy, like open and ready and sexy and fine. Y'all feeling fine this month, okay? And then next card, finance and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So this is like the third week. So with those star reverse and everything like that, and this energy of you moving on, definitely I can see that you guys, if you guys are men especially, or just divine masculine energy, the gender doesn't matter, oftentimes you guys don't feel stable and want to date or feel like you have something to offer when your finances aren't in order. And Spirit is saying there's nothing wrong with taking time out to get that in order, but you don't have to like limit yourself with dating. Just keep it casual, keep it light, keep it fun, or still go out with your homeboys and homegirls. But you could be also getting a job or interviewing and things like that, or studying for a new skill or something during the third week of the month when it comes to romance. But after that, like, let your friends help you. This is beautiful. This is with that divine guidance energy and the 10 of Raphael and the 7 of Cups reverse and the first chakra reverse, the root chakra. Let your friends help you. Ask for help and support from others. Like, this is in regards to romance, but I feel like this is like in general with your whole entire reading, because it aligns with that mentor energy I was picking up on. As you open up, Leo, and not be so prideful to the sense that you come off like you don't need help, because that's the energy you guys could come off as, like you're a fixed sign, you a fire sign, you a leader. People may not even know that you need help or assistance, and you have beautiful, like this 10 of Cups, Raphael is also community energy. You have a community there willing to help you, who could connect you. Like, there's only 1 or 2 degrees of separation from your dream person or dream job, and you have to be open. So in romance, you could tell your friends like, hey, I'm looking, you know, I left so-and-so behind, you know, this is what I'm looking for, I'm ready to date. And you'll be surprised at the people in your vicinity. Okay, so wow, I definitely see you guys though stepping out and meeting new people. And if you guys are in a relationship, finances and career, you know, you guys could rekindle that playfulness, but still have to be practical and get your stuff in order. And then let your friends help you in your relationship. I feel like trusted friends, not just anybody, could be up in your business, but people that mutually have you and your partner's interests at hand, and people that you and your partner have already like talked about that you guys would be okay with talking about your relationship to. Ask them for advice and let them know what's going on if there are issues. And go out with your friends as a couple as well, like double dates, I'm seeing that. So there's a lot of great energy coming here, but I see you guys leveling up. There could be grief in the past, but you guys are releasing that and allowing yourself to be reborn. So that is beautiful, okay? So I'm about to pull, I already pre-shuffled these, your self-care oracles for the month. You guys have hydrate and make a meal. So this is really about your body, your health, like nourishing yourself practically. So making a meal, the act of just making your own food is really healing, and it takes a lot of intention with planning your meals, getting your groceries, but it's also an act of self-love. And with that health card and that full moon in your 6th house at the end of the month, it's definitely imperative for you to nourish your temple. Your body is a temple, especially with that hydrate. Water is so healing. Water is spirit. We are like, 80% water. So really just like being practical, eating fresh foods. You don't have to be vegetarian or vegan, but if you're eating meat, like get free range meat, grass-fed meats, animals that are treated correctly, or, you know, if you can afford those things. And if not, just be intentional with your meals. Make more of your meals. It doesn't have to be super expensive. Trust me, I'm in this energy. I was struggling with money and stuff like that, and I realized cooking could actually save you a lot of money, and there's a lot of great things that you can make, okay? So I really loved your reading. I'm going to end it out with an angel message. So I want you guys to take a breather and think about a question or a concern that is on your mind, or just something you want some guidance on. And we're going to see what your angels have to say for the month of June. Okay, Leos? I feel like it's this card. This one wants to fly out. Raise your vibration. Oh my goodness. And what was I saying? This whole month is about leveling up, like your vibration. As you raise your vibration, everything else will get into alignment. And what I love about this deck is that the angels are not affiliated with any religion or anything. It's whatever you prescribe them to be, your guides, your ancestors. But Spirit's definitely causing you to raise your vibration, get in alignment, do some energy healing for sure, okay? And eating great fresh foods is also a way to raise your vibration. So thank you guys so much. I love my Leos. If you guys like this, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you guys next month for your reading. And also each week I do pick your cards and things like that. So I hope you guys tune in.